Hello everyone, welcome to another Penguin Academy game analysis. We are still in the Blood Bowl 3 2025 World Championships play-in stage, and this is the Danger Zone round. Both of these players have won one, lost one. Winner moves on to the group stage, loser goes home, and this is the last game of that stage. 80 games this play-in stage was. And we still have the group stages to go before we get to the actual World Championships. Hang on.
Danger Zone!
Just for you, Dembeek. Oh, this is the guy that sets up. So we have Force Unlocked and his Khorne versus GomezM80 and his Lizards. And this is the guy that sets up in the smallest formations possible. There was a turn in the last game where his entire team was in like a triangle about this big. Hello, Petey. Yes, that is. I guess I should explain this in one video. I'll have a real one in the future, but it started getting more known that the button behind my face at the top there could be a spoiler. Because in the second half, if it's lit up, it means there's overtime. So we've decided to try and cover that button. I will have a real spoiler cover there in future games, but just for these last play-in games, you get to see my delightful graying face. A very, very tiny version of said face. This looks like there's no way this is going to end well, is it? So we get trapdoors, but like we can see the setup here, right? So he's going to hit him, but unless he removes him, if it's a push, he's going to end up here, right? And then if it's a POW, he's going to have to put him there, but he's going to be there. So then this is going to go there to there. Okay, yeah, because this is two assists. So he is going to end up, but everyone's going to end up based. So you better hope that he doesn't roll just a bunch of pushes here, because this is quite the interesting setup. There's never a time for a Khorne Daka. Khorne are better to just go and punch things. Okay, well, he's rolled a 1 and doesn't seem to have a backup plan. The backup plan is this. I'm not certain how this is a backup plan. Is he just going to 1 into red or something? Oh, he's just not going to take any blocks at all. Okay. That is certainly a choice. I mean, you needed a backup plan, right? He run his guards off. He needed his guards so he could still take blocks. If he hadn't run his guards off and put a guard in there, then this could be 2 into 2. Well, 2 into 2. And then you could end up blocking with this guy by putting an assist here for 2 into 2. You could literally just end up still blocking everything But he ran all of his guards away, and so a simple one fucked up his entire life. Why on earth, why on God's green earth would you go there? Come out here and tag the guard. Of course. I mean, it's only fair, isn't it? The other one also rolled a 1. But now this guy's not even tagged. Or this guy, yeah. Awesome. Well, I don't think the last game is going to be some kind of Lord and Savior of Blood Bowl for me. Oh, look, what a surprise. Doesn't get him. But stuns the Crocs. And makes that dodge. So that's pretty bad. Okay. Let's guess the 2 dice him. And then gets the 2 dice him. Gets the pow. Oh, okay. Well, that was wrong. Why have you pushed the guy that wants to blitz onto all of your skinks when you could have just blocked with him and then blocked him as well and then had him free? Who knows? I know. Lizards are always super strong. One of the best teams in Blood Bowl. Okay. What are the Khorne doing? Nothing. What, did they even... Okay. Could have put the guard up there and taken 2 into 2. Okay, the Croc stands up. They're on the Crocs now. Are we going to try and base the ball here? He has got 2 heads, so it's not really any kind of special shit. You should probably just blitz him and 2 dice the big lad. Because you've got 2 stunned skinks, and you really want to not have that keep happening. Okay. Okay. And you didn't get a POW, so now you have no backup plan. You're not even blitzing him as the backup plan? We're going all the way around? Why didn't you push that skink there? Why the fuck wouldn't you push that skink there? Okay, well that was a thing that happened. There's still another skink on the big guy. Did he roll a... Yes, his rush 8 pows. Amazing. Oh, it's... Wait, okay, that's not a blitz. Where's the blitz? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's a rush blitz. And the skink is gone. Because you keep leaving skinks on the guy with block mighty blow. Didn't fail the rush. Gets a pow. And a removal. And that's the end of the drive. Neither player playing well, but one player rolling better than the other. Till now. Until now. Okay, maybe it's not the end of the drive. That was pretty stupid. No, neither player are going to appo this early. I would probably have appoed the Saurus. Base the down body. Base the down body. Stop. Stop leaving block pieces on your fucking skinks. Don't even stand in the way. Where did these guys come from? No, the lizard guy is Polish from PlayStation. Oh, and the Khorne guy is from fucking Page's community, which explains the Khorne. What? Where's the blitz? Oh, never mind. No, he's a banger. So it explains bringing a banger team. Surf him. Yes. Oh my days. What a good place to stand. Okay. Okay, right. I don't like doing this to a member of Page's community, but well done. Well done for having some kind of moment of clarity to not stand in the dumbest square possible. You do still have a problem that you can definitely get 2 dice here. So this needs an assist. So this needs to be a POW. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 to 2 dice. So this needs to be a POW. What is the best way to do this? Dodge the skink around and 2 dice here and hope the Crocs activates is probably the best way. Because the other option is too many dodges, I think. Well, maybe not. 2 dodges. Maybe it's just 2 dodges. Or you stand him up and do a 1 dice. If you get the 5+, it's no dodges. That's probably better again, isn't it? Because this is just a 2+. And if you happen to hit the 5, you can stand him up 2 dice. Oh, wait. If you stand him up and 2 dice, and you get the POW, it's 1 dodge anyway. So yeah, never mind. Ignore the Crocs moving over there. Skink goes over there. You re-roll for the POW, and then you blitz. Of course, the Crocs is absolutely... Or you just take that block, because that definitely will help you sack the ball. And then you take an irrelevant 1 dice here. Oh, dude. You suck. Like, you really bad. But you POW'd. Congrats. That doesn't matter. Nothing matters. We're getting a skink surfed because we put the assist in the wrong square and blitz from the other square. What? Oh my god, he would... I honestly, I would lose my mind if someone was that slow. Big KO rolls. Never mind. Everyone's back. I mean, you know, you shape your community, right? Page also super slow. And this is what I mean. Like, how do you not know how to do a 1 turn here? Like, just how do you not know how to do a 1 turn here? With skinks. The Khorne, none of these players played well at all, Tuk Tuk. Like, it's not even close that they played well. Okay, so... Yes, we can talk about the black hole method. So in this case, so there are two reasons that when I say they don't play well, that is a euphemism for they were both bad. So there are two ways you can go about this. As you've only got one reroll, maybe you go for the black hole method, which is you blitz here, and then you can eat a POW because you push him into this square. You have the skink here, and you just utilize this guy that is definitely going to be there for the one turn. The other option is you don't need to do that at all because you have enough players that you can take a POW here to get a push straight off the bat. Because of the 2 and 1. So if the skink is here, it's going to be easier to do this in BB Pusher. Let's do the BB Pusher thing. We love the BB Pusher thing these days. There's no Khorne, so I'm going to do it with Chaos. So we got goat, goat, goat. There, and there. So that's the setup we're working with. Yeah, I should have a star wipe. And we've got lizards, right? And we got an entire team of lizards, more importantly. So, if you put the skink here, and make this shape, if you blitz from here, your first push gets you a push. Your skink is moved up. Now, technically, you have a backup plan, right? If it's a POW, because you can just dodge skinks into these squares and carry on this way. And then take a block here and up there. But I don't like it. Right? The black hole method to me here is stronger. So to me, the black hole method, you still need someone over there, by the way. Probably a skink. Hard to tell who's a skink and who's what here. Yeah, the ones with the little yellow mohawks are the skinks. So the black hole method, you can eat a POW, you hit it here, and then even if it's a POW, it doesn't matter because you're going to use this guy who's definitely going to be there for the one turn. And this is now a 3 dice block to help with pushes. If this was a POW, you can move the Crocs over and you get another 3 dice block to help with pushes. The problem is you're going to need to fill this square. So I think you can go there. Oh, for fuck's sake, go there and follow. And then you can fill this square either with a skink dodge or by taking a block here and following and then doing that. Like, it does leave you with an extra dodges, so it's probably better either way. You have to do the extra dodges, right? You either have to fill the holes or you have to just dodge from there. Getting the ball is always the hardest part of the lizard one anyway. Honestly, you should probably end up giving him the ball straight away. The last moment where he's in one tackle zone is when you give him the ball. Because he's never going to be in no tackle zones, I don't think. You might be able to work out a way to get him into no tackle zones with more pushes. So let's have a look if we can do that, right? The black hole method will come in handy again for that. Ugh, it's hard to tell who's where. This is the scoring skink. I guess the problem with doing it this way is you got to go sideways, right? You got to push sideways one. So you need to fill these gaps first. So he goes there and blitzes, and then he gets knocked down to there. But now instead of going up one, you add an extra push to go sideways. So you fill this gap. And you needed to fill this gap, I think, right? Yeah, you needed to fill this gap. So he goes there. This one comes round and goes there. And now you take this block to there. And this block to there. And he comes there. And then you take this block to there. And this is in scoring range. And not in any tackle zones. So it just adds an extra push in the middle. But it removes multiple dodges and it gives you a space to put the ball. Yeah, assuming you pow at the end. But most of these will be 3-dice blocks, right? You still have this skink too at that point, I think. But anyway, there we go. Multiple ways of doing that. Yeah, if you have to do all of that, and this guy doesn't actually move, that's where the Crocs goes. Because then you don't have to care if he ever rolls a 1. And again, right, like I said, I don't practice 1-turns. I'm happy to try and work these out. Like, I know enough about 1-turns that I can do this. And I can probably do this on the fly in enough time. As long as I'm not explaining it to people, I'll probably get it mostly right. But if I'm in a cup competition with lizards, this would be far more rote for me. I would have already practiced ways to do these kind of 1-turns. The regular one, the black hole, the split LOS, like I would already have this down and just have to slightly alter depending on what my opponent did. Yes, like it's insane that they don't. Because as you can just see it, right? I that took so little time that I did it in the middle of a VOD. Like, that sucked anyway. That's not a lie. That was just shit anyway, wasn't it? Removal does nothing. He didn't have any bench when he fouled earlier. I didn't realize that. The Lizards have no bench. They've got 3 rerolls and an apple, and he was fouling. I just assumed he had 1 bench. Okay. Well, I guess it's fine. Nothing again. Safe moves later. So the problem, you can't create this flat shape, even as lizards, when your opponent has strength 4 guards. That'll end up with you 1 dice in things. Assuming that, your opponent tries to bully you in any way. I don't know why he didn't try and pick the ball up. He probably just forgot. Not a dead Saurus. Good. Just when the Croxon is needed, instantly gets screwed. And 1 in 9, just when he couldn't afford it. Oh, Kev. No idea. Oh. Okay. A little bit of a let-off for the Lizards. So, we've got a 2 dice on the guard, which is nice. We've got to try and clear him, which is a bit of a problem. Because it looks like the only thing that's going to do that is the Crocs. Is the Crocs better than just the dodge here? I don't think it is, There's nothing good. This is a bad matchup for Lizards. I mean, it's pretty rough. If you 1 in 9 in this turn, you lose. Yeah, honestly, I'm thinking we dodge and you blitz him with the Crocs. Blitz him with the Crocs. That gives you 2 dice here. And 2 dice here. Frees up this skink. Crocs goes over here. Skink, skink. Dodge the last skink. And the ball is safe-ish there. Ugh. Pretty shit, isn't it? Like, there's nothing good happening here. Could one dice here. That gets rid of the guard. And it's just a 2+. That 2 dice is him. But we can't get rid of him. So I guess it's 1 dice, 1 dice, 2 dice. That gets rid of all 3 of them. That makes that a 2 dice. And you hope it's a POW. And that gives you an escape route. Because you can block or blitz here. And you can end up going this way. But that has to be a POW and you roll in 2 1Ds. Block on no block, but still. That's probably your best out, going to the right. Because this is shit over here. Well, that was immediately garbage. Oh god, we've stayed there. And the Crocs has gone that way. So we're definitely dodging the ball. That's the end of that. Yeah, his dice have been rubbish as the Lizards. So, pretty shit. It doesn't matter, the game's over. Game's literally over. Thank you for the follow, Spartan. Yeah, people were saying that he like started the second half with like 20 seconds or something. Jesus Christ. Well, that was some dodging. Are we just dodging the ball then? We're seriously just dodging the ball when we could have just cleared the ball completely. I have 2 heads, so it's fine. Hey, look, it's not fine. This what the fuck, man? I'm gonna scroll up. Get back here. Tuck tuck. Get your ass back here. What is this shit? I thought when I watched it live they played quite well. They're not good. This has not been an enjoyable game. Aww. Fucking lizards, man. They can't get a break. Even when the Khorne screw up. Yeah, this doesn't matter anyway, does it? If this goes to overtime, they'd lose in regardless. I say it's over now, my bit. Not a quads to even it up. Just kill everything is a pro move, apparently. Cleared the ball for his one skink. Who immediately snakes. Yeah, Muppet, you're right. If he was going to blitz that player, why did he stand up the guy who was marking? Dice rolled places. Well, there we go. At least it was quick. We will see Force Unlocked and his Khorne in the group stages. And GomezM80 and his Lizards go home. And we will see you all next time for the group stages. No more play-in stages. Just another whole set of stages before we actually get to the championships. 80 games down. Another 740 to go. Yes. This was phase 3 of stage 1. Right, hang on. There's 64 players in the group stages, and each of them have to play 3 games, right? That's right, isn't it? So there's 192 games in the group stages. Wait, what? Hang on, I can't be right. That's bollocks. It's yeah, that's nonsense. Right, hang on. So in each group of 4 players, there are going to be 6 games. And there are 16 groups. So there's 96 games, 3 lots of 32 in the group stages. So I doubled it is what I did. So 96 games over the next 3 weeks. 32 a week. Again. Lots of which are not going to be good. So let's hope they're fast. Oh, they will be faster. There's no overtime in the group stages because draws are allowed. So there will be no overtime. Which is quite a lot of the games have had overtime. So they will be definitely shorter. So there is that. We'll talk about all this when we do the group stage video, which we'll do this evening in real life, and on YouTube it'll be the next video in the playlist. There is a playlist, by the way, if you're watching these on YouTube. If you just go to my page and click playlists, you can just open the playlist and new videos will appear at the bottom every day. Okay, we will see you all next time for that group stage preview. Lots of new players, not just these people. So, yay. Bye-bye.